Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reading out loud your Regents Week homework assignment. I'm not going to be annotating or thinking out loud with these questions. I'm just reading it out loud if you prefer to have the information presented in that manner. Okay, so you're going to fill the correct answer in on your Scantron, please. And if you really get stuck, please use your notes, please use your textbook. This is not a quiz or a test. It's something that we want you to use as a review. So everyone should be getting a 100. Definitely use your materials to look up the answers, and if you get stuck, please feel free to ask Mrs. Mahalski, me, or Miss Mann. Okay, so our first section is on geography. Match each place listed to its number on the map. So we're looking at the map. We're going to try to match the number. So number 1, Africa. Number 2, South America. Number 3, Asia. Number 4, North America. Number 5, Antarctica. We're going to do it with a second set. So you're going to match each place listed to its number on the map. So number 6, which number is the Mediterranean Sea? Number 7, the Sahara Desert. Number 8, the Himalaya Mountains. Number 9, the Atlantic Ocean. And number 10, the Arabian Peninsula. Again, if I'm going too fast or if you need more time, please just pause the video and go at your own pace. Number 11. Throughout history, people have lived on savannas, in mountains, along river valleys and coastlines, and on islands. This statement demonstrates that people 1. Adapt to their surroundings, 2. Develop a common language, 3. Organize similar forms of government, or 4. Prefer to live in isolated areas. Number 12. On a map of the world, Asia is to Japan as Europe is to 1. Great Britain, 2. the Netherlands, 3. Austria, or 4. Italy. Number 13. One reason that many historians study geography is to 1. Show connections between people and places, 2. Tell when events took place, 3. Help predict changes in government, or 4. Explore the value systems of early people. Okay, we're going to go on to our next section, early man. Number 14. Which statement about the Neolithic Revolution is an opinion rather than a fact? 1. Early peoples made greater cultural advancements than did people of later civilizations. 2. The Neolithic Revolution resulted in changes for nomadic peoples. 3. New technology was developed during the Neolithic Revolution. 4. Agricultural developments resulted in the establishment of permanent settlements. 15. Which Neolithic Revolution development led to the other 3? 1. Complex civilizations. 2. Surplus of food. 3. Division of labor. 4. Domestication of plants and animals. 16. What was a result of the Neolithic Revolution? 1. Civilizations developed. 2. Humans first learned to use fire. 3. Life expectancy declined. Or 4. People began hunting and gathering for food. Our next section is early civilizations. Number 17. Which geographic feature had the greatest influence on the development of ancient civilizations? 1. River valleys. 2. Dense forests. 3. Smooth coastlines. or 4 mountain passes. 18. The development of which early civilization was influenced most directly by the Tigris River, the Zagros Mountains, and the Syrian desert? 1. Chinese, 2. Egyptian, 3. Maya, or 4. Mesopotamian. 19. The Indus and Huanghe, or Yellow Rivers, are both closely associated with 1. Border disputes, 2. Sacred biblical sites, 3. Cradles of early civilization, or 4. Oil discoveries. Number 20. If a man has destroyed the eye of a free man, his own eye shall be destroyed. If a man has knocked out the teeth of a man of the same rank, his own teeth shall be knocked out. These rules are based on the 1. Code of Hammurabi, 2. Analects of Confucius, 3. 10 Commandments, or 4. 12 Tables. 21. Which river system is found in Mesopotamia? 1. The Nile River, 2. The Yellow River, 3. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers, or 4. The Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers. 22. The Indus and Huanghe, or Yellow Rivers, are both closely associated with 1. Border disputes, 2. Sacred biblical sites, 3. Cradles of early civilization, or 4. Oil discoveries. Our next section is on religions. 23. One way in which the 5 relationships, the 10 commandments, and the Eightfold Path are similar is that they 1. Provide codes of behavior, 2. Promote polytheism, 3. Establish gender equality, or 4. Describe secularism. 24. Which one of the following belief systems is considered monotheistic? 1. Jainism, 2. Taoism, 3. Shinto, or 4. Judaism. 25. Which text is essential to the practice of Islam? 1. Analects, 2. Quran, 3. New Testament, or 4. Torah. Number 26 is based on this quote. The actual journey to Mecca began on the 5th of Dhu al-Hijjah, 1393, the 29th of December, 1973, according to the Gregorian calendar, at Beirut International Airport. But it was not until the afternoon of the 7th that I donned, or put on, the ihram, or robe, and drove along on the road from Jeddah to Mecca. The road was crowded with carriages, buses, and trucks, all packed with pilgrims chanting the Hajj refrain, the Talbiya. This passage describes the experience of a follower of 1. Hinduism, 2. Judaism, 3. Christianity, or 4. Islam. 27. Which belief system requires fasting during Ramadan, praying 5 times daily, and making a pilgrimage to Mecca? 1. Judaism, 2. Christianity, 3. Islam, or 4. Hinduism. 28. Believers of Hinduism are expected to 1. Fulfill their dharma for a favorable reincarnation, 2. Complete a pilgrimage to Mecca, 3. Obey the 10 Commandments, 4. Follow the Eightfold Path to achieve enlightenment. 29. Which action is most closely associated with polytheism? 1. Praying in a synagogue. 2. Accepting the Eightfold Path. 3. Worshipping many gods. Or 4. Reading the Quran. 30. Which belief system is most closely associated with the terms Eightfold Path, Four Noble Truths, and Nirvana? 1. Buddhism. 2. Christianity. 3. Judaism. Or 4. Shinto. 31. The Ten Commandments, the Eightfold Path, and the Five Pillars of Faith each serve to 1. Provide followers with a guide for living. 2. Establish systems of justice. 3. Establish distinctions between social classes. Or 4. Provide regulations for government workers. We're going to move into our next section now on Greece and Rome. 32. Which geographic factor contributed to the formation of independent city-states in ancient Greece? 1. Tropical rainforests. 2. Fertile farmland. 3. Navigable rivers. 4. Mountainous topography. 33. Which statement about ancient Greece is an opinion rather than a fact? 1. Mountainous terrain was an obstacle to Greek political unity. 2. The Spartan culture placed an emphasis on military skills. 3. Athens granted voting rights to male citizens only. 4. Greek architecture was superior to Persian architecture. 34. The Code of Hammurabi and the 12 Tables of Rome are examples of 1. Written laws. 2. Religious rules of conduct. 3. Economic sanctions. 4. Early constitutions. 35. One contribution of ancient Roman culture was the development of 1. The concept of zero. 2. The process of making silk. 3. A republican form of government. 4. The printing press. 36. At the height of its power, which ancient civilization controlled the entire coastal region surrounding the Mediterranean Sea? 1. Phoenician. 2. Persian. 3. Roman. Or 4. Carthaginian. 37. Which statement represents a characteristic of democracy? 1. Religious leaders control government policy. 2. Citizens are the source of power in government. 3. The government limits the thoughts and actions of the people. Or 4. The laws of the government are made by influential military officers. We're going to move into our next section on China. For number 38, you're going to look at the graphic. It says in the graphic, rulers should set an example for the people. Families are the core of society, and children should honor their parents. Which Chinese philosophy best completes this graphic organizer? 1. Maoism. 2. Taoism. 3. Legalism. Or 4. Confucianism. 39. Which philosophy is most closely associated with the development of the Chinese civil service system? 1. Legalism. 2. Buddhism. 3. Taoism. Or 4. Confucianism. Number 40. Oracle bones, Taoism, and the mandate of heaven are all associated with early civilizations in 1. Egypt, 2. Russia, 3. India, 4. China. 41. What was one reason for the decline of both the Han Dynasty and the Western Roman Empire? 1. Outbreak of war between religious groups. 2. Inability to force back foreign invaders. 3. Efforts of the middle class to gain power. 4. Lack of a common currency. 42. Which two major regions were directly connected by the Silk Road? 1. Europe and South America. 2. Central America and Africa. 3. Asia and Africa. Or 4. Asia and Europe. And our last section on India. 43. The concept of zero, the expansion of the caste system, and the creation of the decimal system are most closely associated with the 1. Inca Empire, 2. Tokugawa Shogunate, 3. Song Dynasty, 4. Gupta Empire. 44. The term monsoons can be defined as 1. Seasonal winds, 2. Sand deposits, 3. Ocean currents, or 4. Mountain avalanches. Number 45. The caste system in India was characterized by 1. Toleration for various religious beliefs, 2. Equality between men and women, 3. A lack of social mobility, or 4. The right of people to choose their occupations. And our last question, number 46. Discovery of streets arranged in a grid-like pattern and a system of pipes for moving water in Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro suggests that these ancient river valley cities in South Asia had 1. Organized governments, 2. Subsistence-based economies, 3. Polytheistic beliefs, or 4. Rigid social classes. Thank you for listening. Please go back and replay any questions you might need. Again, please use your notes, please use your textbook, take your time, and ask if you have any questions. Thank you.